Yes.
Good morning, TikTokers. Welcome to this live, simultaneous recording of our latest episode of A Jolly Good Natter over coffee and biscuits. I'm looking at you down the TikTok line. I'm looking at you watching on the video on YouTube. My name, as always, is Richard Story, and this fellow next to me is going to prove once again that he remembers his name. Go on, tell him what it is.
Mark Cameron.
Just for a second, you were on edge, weren't you? You
Yes.
actually thought he wasn't going to remember it. But we are here today, and this is very exciting because we are in a new venue. We are in the with Alistair's American Diner on the Crystal Palace Triangle at Westow Street. Now, we're going to be here for a little while, so if any of you TikTokers are in the area, do please pop in and come and say hello, and I'll buy you a coffee, and I'll charge it to your card.
Oh, thank you.
You see? Yes, so we're here and we've just had the most fantastic cooked breakfast you could ever imagine from this quintessential American diner. I mean, you've got to see the menu to believe it. It goes on for pages and pages and pages. I mean, you would get through the menu. You'd need about twice as long to read it as you would for a Barbara Cartland novel, and that's saying something. Yes. Anyway, so here we are. We're having a break with tradition now. Because, you know, we've had quite a few special guests lately. This time we have no special guests.
Yeah, unfortunately not.
Oh, no. So I'm going to have to resort to questions like, Mr. Cameron, have you had a good week?
I certainly have, yeah. I've just been very busy just trying to get things done around the house, to be honest. But, yeah.
Well, that was exciting, wasn't it?
It really was.
Tried to get things done around the house.
Spring cleaning, that's the thing.
Okay, well, what do you think? I'll just have another sip of coffee. Mm.
Yeah, that coffee is quite nice, actually.
See, a jolly good natter over coffee and biscuits. See what we did there?
Mm.
Yes. Now, one of the questions I've been asked over and over again, in fact, there are quite a lot of questions that kind of keep recurring as the time goes on since having left the Big Brother house. But one of the ones that keeps coming up is, am I interested in any other reality shows? And in particular, people ask me whether I would do Traitors and Love Island. How do you think I'd manage on Love Island?
Oh, Love Island. You'll be brilliant on that, I reckon.
Well, I decided I better not do it because I didn't want to intimidate all the other contestants with my superior physique. But Traitors, I don't think I'd be very good at Traitors because I'm rubbish at lying. Well, that's my story anyway. And even if I did come up with a plausible lie, if I was one of the traitors, I'd forget about it 24 hours later, what I'd said, and they'd kind of be able to catch me out. Of course, you don't have to be a traitor. You could be one of the faithful.
True, very true.
But if you're one of the faithful, which would suit me better, but if I was, of course, you're likely to get murdered, and that's not conducive to long life, is it?
No, well, that's definitely not.
No, don't slurp. Table manners, you see. Anyway, having said all that, there is another reality show that, well, maybe you know about it already, but I stumbled across it the other day on Channel 4 Catch Up, and it's got me absolutely hooked, and it's called Handcuffed. Have you seen Handcuffed?
I've never heard of that.
No, I hadn't either. Well, if people think that Big Brother is a tough old ride, imagine this, right? Imagine that you are put together in pairs, someone who you've never met before, but who is poles apart from who you are as a person. Right?
I know how that feels.
Right, you're very kind. I'm feeling that right now, actually. Anyway, and you're handcuffed together with this person, and you've got to stay like that for however long the thing goes on for. And if you're the last pair to stay like that, you win the big prize at the end. But needless to say, people are getting on their nerves each other's nerves very quickly, especially people who have different political ideas and this kind of thing. And they just can't stand it. And so they are at liberty anytime to have the cuffs unlocked, and that's the end of it for them.
Question.
Yes.
Are they handcuffed to each other for 24 hours a day?
Yeah.
So even when they have to go to have a shower, go to the toilet?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. The only slight bit of leeway is that when they go, when they do that, they're given a slightly longer chain. Anyway, while you're sort of thinking upon that, I better have a look at the TikTok here, see what Ronnie says. I couldn't imagine anything worse. Well, no, I mean, I'm not sure I'd want to do that either. Would you want to do that?
No.
Unless it was with me, of course, that'd be all right. Anyway, right, bear with me, folks. I just want to see. Ronnie says, "Is this your son?" No, Ronnie. This is my erstwhile co-presenter, Mark Cameron, who always remembers his name. And if you would like to go onto YouTube and have a look at A Jolly Good Natter Over Coffee and Biscuits, you will see plenty of episodes there that we've done now, including with Tate from the Big Brother House, with Fabio Fernandez, who's releasing an album of my music later this year, and also the Exit episode that we did after I left the Big Brother House.
Yes, that's right.
Amongst others. So there's plenty there to feast your eyes upon. It's called A Jolly Good Natter Over Coffee and Biscuits. And if you like it, we would consider it a personal favour. We would, if you would press the like button and subscribe to the channel. That's what we need. And we will love you forever, won't we?
Yes, we certainly will. I do like that's at least one person from your TikTok live always asks, is that your son? Which is brilliant.
It's true. It's true.
They asked if Fabio was your son last week.
Yes, they did. Yeah. It's true. Yeah. Okay. Now Storm is saying, did you succeed on your spring cleaning mission? I'm assuming she's directing that question at you.
Still going. As you probably know, it can take quite a while because I'm putting quite a few things down to the dump as well,
right,
and also to the charity shop. So.
Oh, right. Charity shops, now there's a thing. I'm glad you mentioned it, because I am old enough to remember that there was a time when if you had something to get rid of, your charity shops would just take stuff. They won't take it now. And they can't send someone around to collect it. You can't leave it outside the door because that's considered fly tipping. So it's actually very difficult to give to charity these days. Yes.
Oh, that chair. Do you remember that wheelie chair that every time I passed your house?
Yes, indeed.
Do you know, is it still there?
what he's referring to, viewers?
It was there for quite a while, wasn't it?
I recently, my wheelie chair that served me well finally gave up the ghost, and I had to get a new one, but I didn't know how to get rid of the old one. Well, I knew that if you just put it outside with a notice on saying, please take me, then that didn't count as fly tipping, you see. So I put it out there, but no one took it.
Yeah.
But eventually it did disappear, so I don't know where it went. If you're sitting on a kind of rather dodgy swivel chair, then you've got me to thank for that. Yeah. So there you go.
With two wheels instead of the three.
Actually, I think it had 5 on a sort of, what do you call a tripod with 5 bits instead of 3? I don't know. Anyway.
Can someone answer that in the chat?
Yeah, what do you call a tripod with 5 wheels instead of 3? Right, what else have we got? Elsie is here. Samantha is here. Hello, Samantha. I should have brought my glasses. Oh, okay. We're going a little bit on a tangent here. Sophie says, can I ask how you became an author? You can. Actually, it's something I'd always wanted to do for ages before I actually got around to starting it. And one day I just suddenly thought, well, that book isn't going to write itself. If you want to write it, just get on and start. So I did. I haven't been to writing school or nothing like that. Just sat down and got on with it, and I'm very happy to say they've found an audience, and there are now 15 books available.
Really good. That's really impressive,
and are there for your delectation and delight. And if you are anywhere near SE19, you can get a signed copy from the Mozart Bar, and sometimes I do book signings as well, or they're all available on Amazon. You can get them in paperback, as downloads for your Kindle or e-reader, and also in audio versions. So there you go.
Do you do the voice on the audio?
No, I don't. Lots of people have said I should. But you see, the people who do the audios, they're really good. They're proper actors with properly trained voices. And I wouldn't mind doing it, actually, but I'm aware that they kind of do it better.
Yeah.
Right. So who else have we got here? Now, you've got to remember, TikTokers, that when the messages come in, they kind of shoot up the screen very quickly, and I do miss things sometimes. Sophie says you're on my to-read file. Oh, pile. Yes.
Fantastic.
Well, that's great. Okay. Well, I'd be interested to know. Let me know how it goes, Sophie. That'd be fantastic. Yes. Right. Okay. And now who else is there? Elijah says, Richard, I voted for you to win in Big Brother. That's very kind of you, Elijah. I can't tell you how grateful I am for all those of you who did vote for me. And I can't decide whether I'm more delighted that I won or more amazed that I won, because I never thought it was going to happen.
Yeah.
You didn't either, did you? No.
Well, when you said you was going to the Big Brother house, I did. Well, first I couldn't believe it. And secondly, you said, I'll probably go out in the first week.
Yes.
But you wasn't the first person, because was it Emily went out in the first 2 hours?
Yeah. She didn't even have a chance to unpack. That's right. But then she did come back later, of course.
Yes.
And the funny thing about that was, that one of my stock lines, if you've been listening to these videos and these podcasts a lot, you'll know that I'm always saying, we highlight some kind of issue or problem, and then my final word on the subject is always, when I'm Prime Minister, I'll sort all this out.
Yes.
And I hope I'm just kind of, it's a bit tongue-in-cheek. It's not really, really serious. Or is it? Actually, I reckon at the moment I've probably got as good a chance.
I don't say anything, but I had a response from
Did
someone
you?
from HR.
All right. Well, before you tell me what the response was, then
Yes.
see, you kept that secret. See, so there's me waltzing all over the Big Brother house, listening to all these, political conversations, saying, "Well, when I'm Prime Minister, I'll sort all this out." Well, then halfway through, Emily comes back to the house, having been kicked out on the first night. She then was brought back again halfway through. She walks into the bedroom and goes, "I'm back," like this. Well, she really does want to be Prime Minister. God bless her.
That's a lot of work.
Well, it is. I mean, why would anyone want to do a job like that? All you do is get criticised and told how rubbish you are.
Yes. Currently at the moment, our current Prime Minister is getting an earful of it at the moment.
Well, he is rather. I suppose he's trying his best.
Yes.
See, now, if I did become Prime Minister, I may have mentioned this before, but it's so exciting, I want to tell you again. I would become Prime Minister and I would hold the job for one day. Because all Prime Ministers are very popular on the first day they're in office. Have you noticed that?
Very true.
And everyone goes, cheers and shouts, and everything's going to be fantastic. But then after that, it goes downhill. So I would be Prime Minister for one day, and then I'd leave, and I'd go and start the after-dinner speaking circuit. Or I'd make more of these podcasts. See, and then I'd retain the popularity. How cool is that?
And also you get paid for life after that as well.
Well, yes. Isn't that the truth? Yes. There we are. Yes. Anyway, so you were saying you'd had to reply to your HM. What was it? Tell
from HR. So you said that you applied to be Prime Minister, and they were just checking your faculties, because I don't know if you remember on your previous podcast that you wasn't, after your PE sessions at school, and you may have got hurt doing PE. Was it PE you got hurt? Oh no, karate. Was it karate? I think it was.
Go on, carry on now.
Yeah. So anyway, long story short, they're just checking that you're actually okay. You didn't get bumped on your head too hard, and that you're actually okay to actually run a country.
Oh, I see. Well, I was always getting bumped on the head all the time. Yes. That's why I've turned out this way.
Yeah.
You think there's a problem? I worry about you,
Anyway,
these silences, they do disturb me. They do.
How was your week then, anyway? Because I spoke to you on Sunday, and then since then I've not really spoken to you. Have I?
No, but it's all right. I haven't taken it personally.
I'm glad.
I have sobbed myself to sleep, but I haven't taken it personally. Yes, and actually I've sobbed myself to sleep several times a day, waiting for the phone to ring, waiting for you to come and knock on the door to make sure I'm all right. But you haven't come, have you?
I did knock on your door this morning, though.
Well, that was different. We had done that. You see what I have to work with? See what I have to work with? I worry about you,
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Anyway, so look what we got here. Oh, now Sophie says, boyfriend and I bought... Oh, come on. Boyfriend and I bought each other your book for Christmas. What, the same one? Did you buy the same book? You each bought the same one and gave it to each other like that. That's incredible. Well, thank you for doing that. What else have we got here? That's a nice one. Ronnie has a joke for us all. Ronnie says, what do you call a magical dog?
I don't know.
A magical dog is called a labracadabrador.
Boom, boom.
I can't even say a labracadabrador. Yeah, very good. I haven't even had a drink yet. Yes. Hi, Janet. Liam Lawton, you're here. Nice to see you too. Hello, Melanie. Oh, Melanie's saying, who's your friend? I don't think I've got any. Have I got any friends?
Just a stranger.
Yeah. This is Mark Cameron, who co-presents the podcast that we do called A Jolly Good Natter Over Coffee and Biscuits, which you will have heard me mention endlessly on the TikTok lives. And here we are. Now, all you on the TikTok watching this, we're sitting here in Alistair's American Diner in Crystal Palace, but we are simultaneously over there recording it for our next podcast episode. So if you miss any of it on the TikTok, you can watch it a bit later on YouTube when it goes live in due course.
Yes, in due course.
Yes, it won't be today. Give us a chance. We'll give him a chance. He's the one who does it. I'm rubbish with technology.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. I'll do the editing. So
yes. You
don't really do much on the.
No, the whole plan was that I don't want to do anything at all. Just so lazy. It's always been my trouble.
Yes.
Yeah. Fortunately, he's quite a sucker for hard work, so he doesn't mind doing all that stuff. Yes. Isn't that true? Yes. It works beautifully. It's a wonderful partnership. Yes. Anyway, Star says, you guys are so cute and so am I. glad to hear that. Oh, right, here's one from someone whose name I can't see. Have you had any dates with Caroline yet? No, but we did have a nice peach while we were in the house. Okay, I've been working on that one for weeks.
Just holding it in. I do enjoy that. At least one person still carries that Caroline joke on, because why not?
Well, well, every time I do the TikTok, that comes up.
Yeah.
She is a...
Keep going, people.
She has
Keep
become
going.
an institution, yes.
It is brilliant.
Actually, for those of you who were on the TikTok last night, you may remember we had someone there who I won't say the name, even though it was only her first name. But you remember she started coming out with all these little insulting comments of the sort that Caroline used to say. So everyone was saying, Richard, I loved you on Big Brother. I voted for you. You are my favourite. Da, 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 da. And then in comes this new person who says, I don't think you should have won. You're old and boring and a loser. Like this, you see. And so that really pushes my buttons. So I said, oh, come on, you can do better than that. I had 7 weeks with Caroline. Can't you come up with anything a bit more imaginative? And it was really quite an exciting little segment. And if you were there last night, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But you see, everyone always wondered, they did, how I managed to cope with Caroline in the Big Brother house. And as I've said before, it really didn't bother me. My only kind of question was, why did she continue to do it? But I still don't know why she did it. But it reached the point where other housemates began to refer to it as a one-sided feud, because she was going for me all the time, and I just wasn't reacting to it.
And that is the best response to a lot of things.
Absolutely.
So people who are trying to antagonize you, best thing to do is just simply ignore them, and then after a while they will just simply get bored of it, and they're thinking, because all they're doing is just hitting their own head against a brick wall after a while.
Yes.
Because you're putting your shield up around you, aren't you? Your wall.
Right.
So you did well. You handled it.
And I came out with quite a little succinct saying last night without planning. It just sort of emerged, where I said, a bully can only be a bully if someone is being bullied. And if the person being bullied just doesn't react and carries on like normal, well, the bully's standing there with nothing to do, really.
Yeah.
So there you go. So if you're being bullied, just let it wash over you, because it's no big deal, honestly.
Do you want to tell them about, because I know you mentioned on the previous pod, but when you was in school, you got bullied, and then do you want to tell them the story of how they stopped bullying you? That'd be quite interesting for people to hear again, some who haven't listened.
I was bullied as in my early school years, but it was quite a little kind of primary school out in the country, and one day I was given a guitar for my 8th birthday present. I still remember it to this day, it being sort of pulled down off the wardrobe where it had been hidden. And I was the only one in my class at school who played guitar at that stage. I was only 8, and suddenly I became like a little minor celebrity within the school, and the bullying stopped from that point on. I suddenly had status, and as time went on, the years rolled by, and I ended up pursuing a career that involved walking onto platforms, walking onto stages in front of audiences of all different sizes, and having to deliver. The confidence came back, the shyness disappeared. So yeah, that's how it happened.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yes. Now, I'm very aware that I'm missing out lots of. Geeky is it? Hi, Geeky. Hi, Sammy. Famous pan-fried fish. That's a good name. That can't be your real name, surely. You should consider that name. If you get bored with Mark Cameron, you could be called pan-fried fish. That's quite good enough to eat. Anyway, Famous says, I was amazing in Big Brother. Thank you so much. Glad you enjoyed it. And who's this? I can't read the name because it's in loopy letters, but it says, you deserve that win. I thought you were amazing. Thank you so much.
That's really nice for you to say, yeah.
It jolly well is. Jellybean says, I did not take to Caroline one bit. You weren't the only one, Jellybean. And it's interesting that if you remember, she bought herself immunity quite early on for a couple of weeks, and then she managed to get what they call the save and replace card, so she could save herself. So she stayed in quite a bit longer than she probably would have.
Yes,
just by clever gameplay.
It was amusing. Because where we was watching from home, she played a very good game plan, very good, and she thought that could last, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
And once your luck runs out, it runs out.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Well, and the first chance that she could be voted out, she was. Yeah. So there you have it. Yeah. But interestingly, that first time when she went into the shop and she bought herself 2 weeks of immunity, which is what it was, However, it wasn't really, because the first of those turned out to be, do you remember the fake eviction? Do you remember the fake eviction?
Oh, yeah.
So we all thought it was, but it actually wasn't. So she bought herself 2 weeks, and in fact, she only got 1 week, because if she had gone out, she'd have been coming back anyway.
Yeah.
So there you go. You see all this devious stuff going on.
So, question for you, Richard.
Yes.
Out of all her hats that she wore,
the cowboy hats.
yeah,
Yes.
which was her favorite? Which was the favorite that you?
I don't know that I had a favourite. I didn't really. But
there's got to be something nice you've got to say about Caroline.
Yes, well, the one that stuck in my mind was the silver. She had a kind of a silver glittery one.
Yes.
But I remember there was a blue one as well, and a black one. She had quite a few different ones.
She did. I don't know how she got all those in her suitcase.
I don't know. And all the lads who were there, myself included, we just kind of brought basically a few things with us. But the girls brought tons of stuff, loads of outfits. It was absolutely extraordinary. You had to see it to believe it. Anyway, there we go. Number 2 says, are you and Caroline friends? Well, we spoke once since the end of the Big Brother series, so I'll let you make of that what you will. Okay. Who else have we got? Amy is here. Phone nearly fell over. Hello, Aaron. Hello. Hello, Dems is here. Now then.
Put yourself in. Move yourself.
Sorry. There we go. Right. Now, one of the regular features we have on the podcast, A Jolly Good Natter over coffee and biscuits, available now on YouTube, is we have this thing that we're going to do called the taste test. And we like to just sample some kind of edible item each time, and we give it marks out of 10 and give it our observations. And we thought that since we are being so royally looked after here in Alistair's American Diner in Crystal Palace, we thought we would use for the taste test one of the cakes from their very own display. How cool is that? Right, now at the moment, people who run the place are nowhere to be seen. So we'll have to wait. But that's going to be our next little bit of fun and games, isn't it?
Yes, it will be, yes.
Yes.
So what have you got planned over the next week or so there, Richard?
Oh, right.
That'd be a good thing.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because it's Mother's Day coming up this weekend, and so I'm going to visit my parents for Mother's Day. That'd be nice. I hope you all got some nice plans for Mother's Day.
Yeah, if you can put in the chat what you're getting for your mother on Mother's Day, that'd be nice. We can read them out.
Yeah, and just in case this interests you, you may know that I'm on the Cameo website, where I can make personalized video messages for anybody who you want, really. But since it's Mother's Day, that's what we're talking about. And here's the good bit. Cameo has reduced the prices. They've got a sale on in the run-up to Mother's Day. So if you'd like me to make a little message for your mum, you can go over to Cameo, type in my name in the search bar, and it'll come up there. And and you'll be hearing from me at a cut price. So what more could you want than that? Yes. Right. Well, Mr. Cameron, do you want to go over and choose something for the taste test then? And while you do that, I can continue to entertain the viewers.
Sure. All right.
Yes. All right. Don't take too long, and don't eat it on the way back. We both have to try it. Actually, I worry. I do. I worry about him. I do. Now then, Ben is here. Hi, Ben. Neville says, who is that guy? Right, Neville, I'll tell you. That is my friend Mark Cameron, and he co-presents with me the podcast that we do, which is called A Jolly Good Natter over coffee and biscuits. It's available on all streaming platforms, but particularly YouTube. And that's who it is. And he's just going over there now to the counter to get us a little cakey to do for the taste test. What are you saying? What is it?
So I have got myself a red velvet.
You got it yourself?
Yeah.
Not for both of us.
Well, you didn't actually tell me. You just said, Mr. Cameron, would you like to decide what you'd like?
Well, we always do the same thing.
You want the same thing?
No, I mean, we can share it. Just the one is enough, unless you're hungry.
Do you want to share it?
I mean, how big? It looks quite big.
Yeah?
I think one is enough. We can share.
Yeah? Yeah, we'll just have one there. Yeah.
Yes, could I have a cup of tea, please? Yeah. Regular tea, please.
Yeah. Same again. Yeah, thank you.
There you see. So this is how it is. This is how it's going to be with the podcast. When the whole point of it was, we're trying to find different locations, have different special guests, talk about different stuff, and look, even wear different coloured jumpers.
That's it.
What more could you possibly want?
Yeah.
What more could you want than that? And I know you're kind of probably going to find this difficult to believe, but despite our close proximity, I actually managed to put up with him.
Yes. Well, matched up with you more like it.
You're very kind.
Yes.
See, look, Charlotte is on here. She thinks Charlotte is saying, I love you, Richard. That's very kind. Mark says, will you do food challenges? Yes, Mark. We've got one coming any moment. We've got an in-house red velvet cake that we're going to pass judgment on. And Steve Phillips says, how do you know each other? Well, I just found him under a banana box in the park. No. We know each other because we go to the same church. There you have it. Christchurch Anley. Pop in and say hello one week if you're in the area. Essie says, who's your friend, Richard? Smart-looking man he is.
Oh, thank you very much.
Essie, have you got your glasses on? Oh, smart-looking man. What?
Thanks, Richard.
I worry about you.
Yeah,
I do.
Thank you.
This is my friend Mark Cameron, who always remembers his name.
I do.
And who co-presents with me our podcast, which is called A Jolly Good Natter Over Coffee and Biscuits. Go to YouTube and check it out. And if you enjoy it, and I'm sure you will, because they're very exciting episodes, please do subscribe to the channel and we will love you forever, won't we?
We certainly will. Yes.
I will anyway. Yes. Okay. So we are now about to embark on our second course. Oh, hi, Mum. Come.
My love. Can I put it in?
You can with pleasure. Yes. There we are.
She's just taken our breakfast away.
You've met Oz already, and now Oz's mum is taking away all the used plates. Yes.
I don't mind washing up. I don't still not washing up coming now.
So it's washing up. Well, we can help with that if you like.
She's very kind.
Well, of course, I wasn't going to help because I'm holding the fort here. You would have had to have done it.
Yes, true.
See, I worry about you,
Thank you. I'm glad that you are very concerned.
Yeah, I
about
told you should have brought your marigolds.
I don't wash up with marigolds,
Don't you?
No.
Oh, what do you do then? Just with your bare hands. That explains a lot.
Yeah.
Yes. Right now then, Angela says, "Hi, can you say Megan is a bad boy?" Why would we want to say that Megan is a bad boy?
I'm not too sure. Why would you want to do that?
We need more information than that. We do. Right. Okay. What have we got here? Oh, thank you very much, Oz. Thank you. So who else? I'll scroll back a little bit, make sure I haven't missed anyone.
I think you're okay.
Essie says, hi, Mark, you two are so sweet. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Thanks, there, Oz.
Now, it's interesting, isn't it, that out of all the episodes of this that we've done, it's only now that people are starting to say that you're sweet. I must finally have started to rub off on you. That's the only explanation.
Wow. Thanks, Richard. Well, thank you, everybody, for the nice compliments, because Richard doesn't compliment me. Makes me very sad. Yeah, after this podcast is finished, I'll be going home, walking home crying.
Oh, don't say that. Oh, thank you so much.
Thanks, there.
Right, now then, make sure that everyone can see that.
So I'll just move that away.
Now I'll just move this one. See, there it is. Now this is the red velvet cake that we're going to share. I hope you're going to share it with me, are you, you old guzzle bucket? And we will then tell you what we think.
Yeah.
And you notice that it even matches my top. You see, I planned it that way.
Yes.
I didn't really. That was a rather pathetic joke, but I do try. First of all, I'm going to have some milk in here in this tea. Do you have milk in your tea? Of course you do. There we are.
I certainly do. Did you get any questions?
Yeah. Right. Okay. Oh, there's 20 new messages. It says. Let's scroll down a bit. Popeye says, "I love you so much." That's very kind of you. Thank you. Hello, Fiona. Steve Phillips says, "Richard, you didn't squeeze the tea bag." You're right. Well, I did try a little bit. But it's difficult when all you've got is one spoon. I know tea and coffee is a kind of very personal drink, really. Everyone has their own particular way they like to put it down. Yes. But anyway, listen, Steve, if you're around in the area, pop in and you can squeeze the tea bag for me if you like. And then someone with a totally unpronounceable name says, "Did you just call him a guzzle bucket?" Ha ha ha. I did, I did. Because you are, aren't you? Oh. See, he always does that. I ask him questions, he doesn't answer. Anyway, cheers.
I haven't finished my tea yet.
I've just started mine.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. Okay, well, when you're ready, we can do the taste test. And we can see what we think of this red velvet cake. Do you know why they call it a red velvet cake?
Is that the food colouring dye or something? No? Because it's just normal chocolate cake, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I didn't know. I just assumed because it was red. There's a bit of a clue in the title.
And then they put food colouring dye. That's what I assumed anyway.
Right.
I've squeezed the tea bag, by the way.
Oh, see, yeah, he squeezed his tea bag, yes. Well, do you want to squeeze mine as well?
No.
Whatever turns you on, whatever lights your candle.
No, you're all right. If you don't want to squeeze a tea bag, that is obviously your own preference. You've got to get that extra little bit of flavour out, you see.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
absolutely true. Okay, well,
Right. So,
the big moment has come. Is that camera? Is it? Oh, is it following you? I just want to make sure people can actually see who are watching the video.
that's all right. Let's have a look.
Okay. Oh, it's following. Oh, it is. It's following you around. How do we
It's
know? which
following
way?
me around.
Right. Okay. See, what you can't see there, TikTokers, is that we've got this very clever automated video camera that actually follows movement. It follows you. You see, but that means that sometimes it's not looking where you want it to. So is it all right now?
It's all right now.
Okay.
I forgot I had it on the face tracking, so
Right, okay.
I've taken the face tracking.
But it appeared to be tracking your face rather than mine.
Well, I'm the sweet one, remember, as
Oh.
mentioned in the comments.
See, I think I'm going to have to go for therapy after this. Right. Are we going to try this?
Yes, well, let's put it in the camera so people can actually see it. That's why I pushed it.
Right. Okay.
You're pushing it away. I'm
There
pushing
we
it
are. Look,
towards.
here we are. This is it. We're getting out to sample this. Aren't you jealous now? Don't you wish you were here? Well, I did invite you. Yes. There we are. Okay. Oh,
So we've got half.
are you going to have that big bit? Are you?
No, a quarter each.
A quarter each. Okay. What's going to happen to that bit then? Your fractions are terrible. Did you do maths at school? I worry about.
Right, look, there's yours.
Yeah. Well, the
There's
small
yours.
bit. You've given me the small bit. Okay. I know my place. All right. Small bit's fine. I'm not offended. I'm not upset.
You should. Right, let's get into
Yes,
this.
yes, we're going to do it. Right, here we go. Right. So the red velvet cake taste test. Here we go. You know what that reminds me of? Of course you don't. I haven't told you yet. Shall I tell you?
Don't say red velvet cake.
What else can I say?
I knew you was
I'm
going
not
to
going
say
to say
that.
roast beef and Yorkshire pudding, am I?
Unless your taste buds are
You
aware.
see what I have to work with. You see, mind you, there are some cakes that they specifically make them to look like something else, don't they? Like hamburgers or something. And then when you cut into it, it's actually a jam sponge. Have you ever had a cake like that?
No. I'm not.
I have once, and it's quite extraordinary how lifelike they are just to look at them. But then your brain plays tricks on you, because if you are picking up something that looks like a hamburger, but it's actually, a fruit cake or something inside it, the brain doesn't like that.
Mhm.
Assuming that you have a brain to, make such decisions, observations about things.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going in again. I am. Look, here we are.
So,
Gosh.
what do you think, by the way?
Well, I'm still formulating.
Oh,
my,
so
my-
that means you like it a lot.
Mm.
Because normally, when we do a taste test, after the first initial taste,
Yeah.
you give an answer. But this, I know you're just devouring it.
Now, look, I do apologise, TikTokers, because, all right, because I know that as we're busy chattering and eating, we're missing messages on here. Carla says, "You're so funny, Richard." See, Carla says, "I'm funny, not you."
She didn't call you sweet, though.
But funny's better than sweet, surely. You see what? See, he's worse than Caroline sometimes, this fellow. Now look, here's someone else called Salim is saying, "Is that your son?" This question comes up again and
twice
again.
now,
I mean,
twice.
you can hardly tell us apart, can you? No, Salim. No, this is not my son. This is my friend Mark Cameron, who co-presents the podcast with me, A Jolly Good Natter Over Coffee and Biscuits, of which there are now quite a number of episodes. All the early ones are audios only, but we started doing videos
We did,
like
yes.
this one. So please go and check it out. YouTube, A Jolly Good Natter Over Coffee and Biscuits. And we will love you forever if you will subscribe to our channel, because that means we can do all sorts of exciting things, like going from audio to video and starting doing it live and all that kind of thing, which is great. And that gives you, the listener, and our loyal TikTok followers a more enhanced experience. And we like it too, don't we?
We do.
We do. We do. In fact, we like it almost as much as this red velvet cake. I'm going to have another piece. Watch this. Right. We are approaching the moment where we have to give scores for this, aren't we?
Yes, in the famous notebook. So,
Right. Oh, now this is what we like. Ray, God bless you, Ray. Ray has just said, "I've just subscribed to your podcast and listened to 20 minutes of the Tate Pod. Amazing." Thank you, Ray. That's brilliant. Now, the Tate Pod is the one where we had Tate from the Big Brother house. You remember the Scottish fellow? And he was our special guest. And he featured on our podcast when he was here visiting me a couple of weeks ago. So brilliant. Thank you so much for doing that. Oh, now this is interesting. What we were just talking about cakes that look like something else. Connor says people do that all over TikTok. They make people guess, for example, if it's a phone or a cake.
Ah.
Well, I can tell you for nothing, this is not a phone.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a phone. This one, I'm talking to you now. That's a phone. But there's no chance I'm going to eat that. Well, unless it was very tasty. Tea is nice too.
Okay.
All right. So now then, just in case you decide not to give the velvet cake 10 out of 10, don't forget the owners are nearby.
They are, yeah.
So don't say anything
two seats away, yeah.
Don't say anything critical. We have to be diplomatic. We do.
No, but it's good cake. It's very good.
It is.
So.
Right. So do you want to go first? Oh. Now Ray says, Ray, you can come again. He says, your friend is a great asset to the podcast. I assume he means you.
Oh, thank you. That is fantastic.
There you go.
Thank you.
Well, and he is. I would agree with you. Madeline says, where are you? Right now, Madeline, thank you for asking. We are in Alistair's American Diner, which is on the Crystal Palace Triangle on Westow Street. And Oz and his mum have very kindly provided us with a fantastic cooked breakfast. And listen, why don't I just remove the phone and I'll just turn it around so you can just see what an incredibly good place this is. There they are. They're the owners sitting over there. You see? And it's a really nice place. And it's one of those places where you need a couple of days to read the menu because it's so massive. And that's where we are. And we did extend the invitation to anyone who was nearby who wanted to pop in and say hello. So far, no one has come. Not one, I tell you, not one.
Maybe it's because of the weather. Because early this morning it was very cloudy and it was very, very windy.
It's true.
At the moment, it's the same.
Actually, I like that explanation. I was worried that people might not have come because they were frightened of you or something.
Why'd they be frightened of me though, Richard? That's the thing.
Well, I always am, so I completely understand it.
Okay, so I'm writing because writing scores down as I always do in the notepad.
You do.
That's why I'm turning away everybody.
Okay.
As on the previous pod
Yes.
with Fabio, Fabio gave the jelly babies. He had M&S jelly babies for the first time. Just in general, just jelly babies, which me and Richard couldn't even believe.
Yeah, he's never tried jelly babies ever before in his life. He didn't even know what they were.
It's unbelievable.
And his girlfriend was there too, and she didn't know what they were either.
I know, and she loved it. She took two. So, wait, she took one.
Did she really?
Yeah, because you offered. This is after the show, by the way. So
Yes.
Richard gave her one, a jelly baby.
I gave her one. I gave her one. What are you talking about?
This guy.
You see what I have to work with?
Gave her one of the
offered her a jelly baby.
Anyway, this could go back and forth for quite a while. She ate the jelly baby. She said, "Can I have another one?" Straight away. As soon as she took the first chew, she said, "Can I have another one?"
Oh, right.
Yes.
Well, why didn't you just say that in the first place? Avoid all this confusion. See, I worry about you. I do. Well, look, there's still half a cake left. Look, there's still half a cake. It looks like a whole cake from there, but actually, you see,
it's a trick.
Turn it around.
There we are. Look at that.
Look at that. Half of it's gone. We've wolfed it down like the gannets we are.
So Fabio gave it a 7.9 for the jelly baby.
Oh, right.
You gave it a 9. I gave it a 7.23, just to be awkward.
Oh, right. Okay. So you're setting a context for the scores we're going to give to this one. See, well, I've got to say, I think the ratio of cake to cream on the top is good.
It is.
And I like all the sprinkly. I better move it here so you can see. Can they see on there as well? Can you see on here?
Yeah.
You see the ratio of the sponge to the cream there, and the nice little bit of powdery stuff on the top, the sprinkly bit, all very nice and very appetizing. So I'm going to give this 8.5.
Good.
8.5. Yes.
8.5.
Do you know why I'm not going higher than that? I ought to justify why it's not anymore. Shall I tell you why it's not anymore?
Go ahead.
Because I would like it even better if it was just a little bit more moist. But what's your score and what's your thought?
Well, all the red velvet cakes I've tasted in the past, they've always been of similar texture.
Oh yes. So what, are you giving it a full 10 then?
No.
Oh, okay. Go on then. So what?
I'll give it a 9.
Okay, so why not the full marks? That's the crucial thing. Shall I cut it up while you're considering?
It's quite an easy answer.
Oh yes.
I have to share it with you.
I worry about you, you know. You see what I have to put out? You see what I have to put out?
I'm just saying, would you like to have a whole red velvet cake yourself, or share it?
Well, it depends how big it is, doesn't it? I've seen red velvet cakes like this, and I've seen little ones like this. This is a little one.
But when you know it's a nice cake,
yes.
You know.
Anyway, Ray says, "How long have you been doing the podcast?" Well, we started about 40 minutes ago, but I think he might mean how long have we been doing all the podcasts.
Yeah.
So when did we start? How long ago?
Well, originally we started before you went into Big Brother.
Yes,
if you recall.
Yes.
But we didn't release the first episode until Richard actually went into the Big Brother house itself.
Right.
Once we got the word editing done, because we pre-recorded about 10 episodes thereabouts.
Yes.
So that was the reason why.
Now, this is nice. Look, someone has said, I don't know, funny, says, what's the guy in red? That's me. What's the guy in red on World's Strictest Parents? No, I wasn't. Simple answer to that, but I didn't realize I'd made such an impression. Now, someone says, where are you? It looks dark outside. Yes, it sort of does, but what you're seeing there, that's actually the underside of a canopy that's spread out over the front of the shop.
Yeah.
There we go. Right, now, who else have we got here? Oh, come back. Oh, it's difficult doing this without knocking the phone down. Right. There we are. So what have we got now? Steve says, are you both fans of pie and mash?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
There you go, Steve. Yeah. Straight answer to a straight question.
With quite a bit of gravy as well.
Now what's that one? I can't quite read it. Tout in verse? Put in... I can't read it. Anyway, someone says, I love your auras. So chilled and relaxed.
Thank you.
There you go. Nice, isn't it? Naomi said, have you ever had chicken parmo? Chicken parmesan, I assume that means.
No. Have you?
You must have. Like a kind of carbonara type dish, it must be.
No, I've not, actually.
Steve Phillips says no gravy. Oh, no, gravy. Got to have gravy.
Yeah.
Well, not with the red velvet cake.
Gosh.
There's no accounting for taste. Do you know one of the most surprising taste sensations I ever had? Shall I tell you? Shall I tell you? I'm going to tell him anyway. I'll tell you as well. I was actually working in Sri Lanka, of all places, and the person who was, chaperoning me around and looking after me, we were in a restaurant one day, and he had some fresh pineapple for his dessert, freshly cut from the tree.
Fantastic.
And the pineapple was brought all nicely arranged on the plate, and the first thing he did was he took up the pepper grinder, went and sprinkled pepper all over.
Really?
And I went, pepper on pineapple? And he just looked at me and said, everyone says that. Don't knock it till you've tried it. So I thought, oh, well, okay, why not? I'll try it. So I tried it, and it was lovely. Wow. Can you believe that? It's a bit like the surprise I felt the first time I heard about chili being added to chocolate.
Oh, yes.
Because it kind of makes you think that wouldn't be very good, but when you try it, it's all right.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's the same as some people have pineapple on their pizzas as well.
They do, but that's a divisive thing, isn't it? Some people are like, oh, look, Farmer Cam is here. Let's see whether we can... There we are. Farmer Cam, are you joining us? Cameron says pineapples don't grow from trees. Well, all right, a pineapple plant or bush or whatever it is.
Right.
Cameron, honestly, you being a farmer and everything, I thought you'd know that. Anyway, I always thought pineapples grew in tins. You get them in supermarkets, don't you?
Don't you ever buy a fresh pineapple and cut it out?
Well, of course I do. I don't buy stale pineapples. What do you think I do that for? Do I ever buy fresh pineapple, honestly? Now, 1971, he's been before, and he always says to me, Liverpool or Man United, correct answer this time, please. Right, I know the answer to this one. The answer is Liverpool. Do you want to say it? Because I said Man United last time, and he said that's the wrong answer, so it must be the other one. Hi, Benji, nice to see you. Chloe says, is this your friend or son? Well,
that's 3 times something.
Yeah, well, lots of people. Yeah, the same questions do tend to come up.
No. It's a compliment,
Yeah, well, why don't you answer it this time while I cut up this bit of cake?
I'm actually Richard's friend and co-host of A Jolly Good Natter Over Coffee and Biscuits.
Did I tell you? Right, he's been my friend for must be over 2 years.
Thereabouts, yeah.
And I've been his friend for almost 2 weeks. Shut up and have some cake. Look, I've cut it up for you because I know
You
you.
see what I have to deal with. I meet this guy a couple of times a week. This is what I have to deal with.
Yeah, but I know you love it really. So you're not going to tell me now after all this time. Only now that you don't like it.
So because Caroline was bullying you're now being a bully to me. Is that what it is?
It probably is, but I know you enjoy it secretly. Right, okay. Zara says, "Hi Richard, I love you on Big Brother." Okay, that's very kind of you. Thank you. Now this is a good question. Ray says, "What did your friend think when you went into the Big Brother house?" Well, you've got to answer that one.
I was actually, I had an inkling that something was going to happen because Richard did tell me a couple of months, it was about 2 months prior, that you got something big coming up. And I didn't know it was going to be Big Brother, but when he did say, I've got Big Brother, but it was just a preview thing, isn't it? Where they collect to see how you are as a character. Was it that?
Well, at first I wasn't allowed to tell anybody.
But when you told me before you actually went on TV, it was about 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
So yes, so I was like, oh, that's pretty good, and I was quite proud of him because I didn't expect this guy here to actually do Big Brother of all people.
Well, neither did I.
But then when I thought about it, he's written books, he's done, he's performed in front of many people in the audience when he's done his music, and he's done. Yeah, what else have you done?
Well, I've made my own tea.
Well, not very good though, because you didn't squeeze the tea bag.
Oh, that's true. Yes, thanks, Steve Phillips, for mentioning that. Yes, but apart from that, I haven't done too badly.
But yeah, I was proud of him because it shows that no matter how old you are, you can do anything. So yeah.
And no matter how old you are, as I said on the Late and Live, there's life in the old dog yet, and will be for quite some time.
He's got a walking stick now.
I nicked it off him. I did. Right.
I'm joking.
1971, he of the Man United or Liverpool question says, "How did you become friends?" Well, I'm not sure we have. Right, now this is a nice one. Oh, Steve Phillips. Okay, gents, you're making me hungry, so I'm off down the pub. Have a lovely day. Steve Phillips. Now, you've let something slip there. You say we're making you hungry, so you're going to a pub?
I know.
Now, if you say you're making me thirsty, yeah. I think you're just looking for an excuse, aren't you, Steve Phillips? Yeah, now just make sure you're over 18 and don't have anything with alcohol in it. Yes. Ray says, was he tuned? I'm assuming this is you again. Was he tuned into Big Brother every night? Yeah, were you? Did you watch your friend on TV every night, or did you just, stare at the ceiling or something?
I was not. Not every night. No, I could.
Now you tell me.
No, not every night.
I went through all that and he wasn't even watching.
Unfortunately, I did have other things to do because I've got 2 daughters to look after.
Oh, the old daughter excuse. Yeah.
So I couldn't.
You see, I worry about him. I do constantly. I do. There we are. Who else have we got? Isabella is saying, see, now that the comments are starting to sort of morph across now. They began with, I loved seeing you on Big Brother. And now Isabella is saying, love seeing you with your friend, Richard.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you.
There we are. You see, so you must be doing something right at last.
Thank you.
There we are.
You in this phone.
Beg your pardon?
I said, you in this phone, you keep... When Richard is going to the comments, he's touching other buttons on the screen and it's bringing up other notifications.
Vicky says, are you always upbeat?
We always have to.
We are, except when we're not. Ray says, okay, that's fine. That means about the fact that you didn't watch all the time. But did he at least vote for you to win?
It was
now
such
we get to it.
It was such a hectic time. I can't actually remember because I had to go to the final of the Late and Live.
Yeah.
There was a couple of times because with Big Brother, if Richard gets up for eviction, the Big Brother the
housemates.
Yeah, housemates. Their family and friends have to go to the Late and Live. Sometimes we don't get called up. So we're sitting in the background, maybe waiting from maybe 6 o'clock till 11 o'clock until it's over. So Yes.
There is a lot of sitting around, isn't
Yes,
there? Believe it
there
or
is.
not, there was a lot of sitting around in the Big Brother house as well, which of course was never shown.
Yes.
And that wasn't our fault. That they'd make an announcement and they'd say, "This is Big Brother. Will all the housemates gather at the sofas?" So we'd all sit there, and then we'd just sit there in silence for ages, waiting for something to happen.
I think that's great.
And then the voice would come on and say, "Good morning, housemates. Today we're going to," and then go, "Oh, sorry, I'll do that again. Good morning, housemates. Today we're going to do a task." You see, and so it was all then edited, so it looked like it ran very smoothly, but it didn't always. So there you go. Simon is waving from Tamworth. Hi, Simon.
Oh, so okay, so we're just going to finish up now, and yeah, so everybody have a good weekend and a good week, and we'll speak to you soon. So be nice to each other.
Indeed. Please be nice to each other. Thanks for joining us. Look forward to seeing you on the next scintillating episode of A Jolly Good Natter over coffee and biscuits. Please subscribe to the channel. We will love you forever, and so will he. In the meantime, don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Smile.
Bye.
Bye.